Everyone's Jackel Wolf back in Skyfactory 4 with another 5 minutes. That's how I did it. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we are working our way through the advancement book. Last episode, we continued on the animal croppings. This episode, we are going to continue the same. We are a little over halfway done, and we are starting to get up into the hostile mobs. So things are definitely going to get a little bit more interesting as they go along. First up this episode, we're going to go and build ourselves a creeper seed. Now, to make a creeper seed, you're going to need green dye, seeds, and then you're also going to need some gunpowder. Now, without having a source of creepers in your world, the easiest way to make gunpowder is just simply flint in a crusher will get you that gunpowder. So there are a couple of different ways of getting gunpowder in your world, but as soon as this one is done, there we go. It is perfect. So we're going to go take it, put it into a crafting table, and there you go. There are our creeper seeds. So we're going to go jump up and we're going to plant them on top of the grass. Next up, we're going to make ourselves some zombie seeds. Zombies are potatoes, seeds, and rotten flesh. Now, I actually got this rotten flesh from the fisher that we made last episode. It is one of the drops, one of the things you can pull up from fishing. It is a little bit more difficult to get into your world without something like that. You would actually have to go and make a mob grinder of sorts, and you'd get a ton of zombie flesh that way. But those are the zombie seeds. Now, we are also going to have to make ourselves some skeleton seeds. Skeletons are flint, seeds, and bone meal. Super, super easy. And certainly at this point in your world. We're also going to make ourselves a witch. Now, a witch is an empty glass bottle, seeds, and redstone. And actually, glass bottles full of water are sort of one of our drops from that fisher as well. So it's really easy to get these glass bottles, and they're easy to craft as, you know, at the same time. So we're going to plant those seeds there. Now, this has been very, very straightforward. So I'm going to actually do, rather than do just 4, I'm going to do a full 7 this episode. So next up, I want to make ourselves some spider seeds. Spiders are string seeds, and then a black dye. I'm using ink sacks. Again, I got these from the fisher. So that fisher has been super, super useful. And we're going to come over here and we're just going to plant these ones down. Now, I've made this one a little bit too wide. I don't know if it makes a difference for the spiders, but spiders are a wider mob. So I kind of figured it would make a little bit of sense to make it too wide. Next up, I'm actually going to skip this middle one here. We're going to go over here. We're going to do something slightly different than the seeds. It is all part of this quest, but we're going to have to make ourselves some lilies. Now, this is a squid lily. This is how you make a water animal. A squid lily is a ink sac, a lily pad, and a water bottle. And again, all 3 of these items came from that fisher that we made last time when we were getting the fish for the ocelot and the polar bear and the penguin as well. So again, super, 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 super useful. So we're going to take that squid lily and we're going to go and pop up here. And I did not really think about what I was doing. Let's go and place a couple of stairs here so we can get up top. Now, the squid lilies, or the lilies, are very, very easy. You just got to place them on top of a block of water. Like the grass, you can water these, and we will do that as well. And you can actually do this on a single block of water. I'm not going to do it here. I want to, like a full little tank for it, but you could do it in a single block of water. Next up is the second aquatic creature for this build, and that is going to be the guardian lily. Now, to make a guardian lily, it is a salmon, a lily pad, and a ink sac. And again, all 3 of these things came from that fisher, so super, super useful when we're making these mobs. So we're going to come up here and we're going to go and we're going to plant that guardian in here. I made this a little bit bigger. I don't need to. It's only, just a 1 block guardian. You can do them in a 1 block cube. I've tested it, in creative. It does work, but I figured I'd give him a little bit of space. Now, before we do any of these mobs, before we grow any of them up, I have encountered a problem in my world, and it is a problem I'm going to have with the mobs, and that things will despawn after a certain amount of time. It happened with my ocelot. Nothing else has really despawned, though. I did go and tame up the wolf, so maybe he might have despawned after a while. I'm not too sure, but as we've done before, we're going to go and we're going to do the watering can trick. So very, very quickly, I'm going to go and shift and not be on my thing there. Shift with the watering can. We're going to go open all of these guys up. And let's go and grow this guy up. He is mature already. I've kind of been letting him go. But you can see I've pre-done up some of the name tags. Name tags in Skyfactory 4 are much, much easier than name tags in a regular Minecraft. You don't need to get them from fishing. Some of these actually I did get from that fisher. You can actually craft them as well. And as soon as we get all of these guys growing up, we will go and actually spider first. And there we go. We'll just grow. As soon as you get up. There we go. And then we'll go head up top. And we'll come back and we'll do the name tags. Holy cow, this squid has grown really, really quickly. Come on. Come on, grow. I did test this earlier, and they did grow quite a bit quicker with the watering cans, but they do not. I did test it in creative with a different watering can, so maybe these ones are not doing it for it. Okay, here we go. There's the problem right there. We have to put it on. We can't put it on the water. I just fell. We need to actually put it onto a block next to it. Now, that's not going to work for me. Let's just go and there you go. You can see it is already grown up really, really quickly. So we'll go break that, turn those guys off. We'll come on down. Let's empty out that inventory. And I'm going to take that out of my hand. And now to make a name tag in Skyfactory 4, it is simply 3 pieces of string and a piece of paper gets you a name tag. We're going to come over here and I just realized I am not good at spelling ocelot. I'm not even too sure if that's right. Give me 1 second here. So if we go and test this out. O-C-E-L-O-T. Okay, that is good. That is perfect. That's exactly what we need. Okay, so what we are going to do, and before I forget again, we are going to need our fence, and I've already got the glass ready to go. So we've got our ocelot name tag, so we're going to break that, name our mob. We're going to put a fence right there. Actually, I probably should have put a glass block there, but for now, I've got an ocelot seed. I've got to go in there and grab that one in a moment. So same thing here. We've got our creeper tag, so I'm going to have to break the glass, name the creeper, and oh boy, that was scary. There we go. And he should be safe now. He does not see us, which is perfect. Same thing with the zombie here. We're going to go and grab the name tag. We're going to go break the grass, name the zombie. Oh, and I put a piece of glass where I didn't want to. So we now have a pet zombie in the world. You can see he is named perfectly. The skeleton is going to be another one of the tough ones, so we'll grab the name tag. We will break, name, and there we go. We've now got him into our menagerie, which, same thing, super, super dangerous, and it's going to be nighttime, so actually the spider's going to be dangerous as well. So we will click name out of the way. There we go. And you should be fine. Spider. Actually, spider won't be able to get us like this. So name tag for the spider. We're going to go and break you. Oh, name tag. Name you up. And then 1, 2. We'll come up to the top. And actually, I suppose I should grab both of these. So there is the squid. There is the guardian. And then we're going to go head up here. Now, the squid should be no problem. Break that. Name you. You should be safe. I'm actually going to put a little bit of a border up here so they can't jump out. And look at that. We got another Squid Lily. And then the guardian is going to be the same thing. And we're just going to have to get out of the way. And there you go. There are those extra mobs. 7 extra mobs in our menagerie of animals in the Skyfactory 4. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at JackelWolf. Also, check out the description below. There will be a link to my Discord page. I would love it if you guys stop by to say hi. As well, there will be a link to my brand new Patreon page. If you enjoyed this channel, if you enjoyed this series, and you want to support the channel, go by, check it out. There's a lot of really good perks there for all of my supporters. But that is it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.